Yes, it's John G. Sutton here. Tales from the jails. Today I'm going to talk about the MUFTI squad, the minimum use of force tactical intervention, as being used when inmates create a disturbance, as in a prison riot. We had one or two at the scrubs and we got all tooled up in that, big head masks and hard hats. They issued us with clubs, they were really pickaxe handles. And, of course, big perspex shields and protective bodywear, and in you go. The scrubs, I think they had a few disturbances. They had one disturbance on C Wing where the inmates refused to come in. They were complaining about one of the staff who was apparently abusing and brutalising inmates, but he was subsequently advised by senior management that if the inmates were so complaining about him and it was causing a problem, then he would likely be moved. I mean, what they're going to do today, I don't know. But as I say, the MUFTI squad, they usually chose the most physically capable men to do it, and you were trained, and it was very much like a military training. I'd done the same thing in the British Army when we were in Libya. We trained to actually protect ourselves against the Libyan Revolutionary Army of Colonel Gaddafi, when he usurped King Idris in 1969. It was late August, early September 69, and he took over, and we were out in the middle of the desert, out the Sahara Desert, and it was like 120 degrees in the shade, and one day our regimental sergeant major went out in a Land Rover to go back to base, which was El Adam, and he walked back in out of the desert minus his vehicle. I was saying, what's happened here? He said, the Revolutionary Army stopped me, took his weapons, took his Jeep kind of thing, like a Ranger or a Land Rover kind of thing, and told him to walk back, which he did. He didn't look very happy, by the way. But so we went into training then to actually protect our munitions and our occupation of El Adam, because we went back out of the desert into El Adam. So it was very much like that. You'd form like a straight line and 2 steps forward and bang your shield and bang and all that. That's what they do with the MUFTI squad. I mean, but how are they going to produce a MUFTI squad today if they've got over 50% of the staff are females, and a lot of them like 19, 20-year-old females? There won't be any use in a MUFTI squad, are they? I mean, they go in, the prisoners will be pissing themselves laughing. Attack of the hostesses. Yeah, here we are. The Strangeways hostess gang. No, it won't work. And one prison, I believe it's Berwyn, there's 70% of the staff are females. Well, when it decides to kick off, what are they going to do? I don't know, send for the police or the army or something like that, because they won't be able to deal with it, will they? I very much doubt it anyway, but although these days they might have pepper sprays and taser guns, I doubt it though. I just somehow do not see it. Come on. Make some comments here, people. What do you think? Where are they going to get the MUFTI squad from? Yeah, when over half your staff are teenage girls, or just a little bit older than that, with no experience. I mean, when I was at Strangeways, the guys there had been in there like 10, 20 years. They knew exactly what to do, yeah. We dealt with one riot at the scrubs, and we were all uniformed up and big clubs, and we were under the eaves of the actual building, right in the loft. because the IRA and all that lot were on the roof, hurling tiles and bricks and what have you down off the roof. And we were banging on the roof, and what was they shouting? I ziggy zumba, zumba, bang! I ziggy zumba, bang! You know, like that, banging your big clubs, you know, the pickaxe handles on the roof. And they said, we're not coming down till you get that lot away. We're not going to go through that. So they wouldn't come down. The governor called us all down and said, right, let them down, and you were not to touch them, you know. So we didn't. I mean, I had no idea of actually entertaining myself by clubbing people insensible. It's not my idea of an afternoon out. So, yeah, that's what they did then. Same thing at Strangeways, except when they had the Strangeways riot. Now, that didn't seem like the Strangeways I knew. That took place on the 1st of April, 1990, the Strangeways riot. They ripped the microphone out of the hands of Reverend Nolan, the chaplain, the prison chaplain. He was a really nice man, was Noel Proctor. He had a great singing voice. He used to sing, how great thou art, how great thou art. Sang it a bit better than me, by the way. So I believe that was an orchestrated event. It wasn't done randomly. And as for the staff running out and throwing the keys away, wow, unbelievable. But they had a MUFTI squad at Strangeways. I did all that training with them. It wasn't much different than the army, as I said. But where are they going to get them from today? So that's my little rant today. Where are the MUFTI squads? That's the song dinger, by the way. See that blur on the horizon? That streak of lightning chasing over the moors of Yorkshire? That's Larry the Goatherd. I'm going to sing you a song now. I am going to sing to you today. Sort of sing to you anyway. And this is a song that I wrote. I wrote this. It's out there on YouTube. You can get it. Just type in PJ Proby, Stage of Fools. The song is about his faded career because he threw it away through drink. He was an alcoholic. He wasn't just an alcoholic, he was a pervert as well. So he had a lot of problems going for him. But I didn't know that he was a pervert at the time I was writing songs for him and trying to manage his career, which I did, because he hadn't been seen for about 15 years. And I said, listen, I can get you back. He said, please get me back. He said, I'll do exactly what you say. So, right, okay. I managed to get him back on television. I got him a season in Blackpool. I got the BBC made a documentary about it. You can see that on YouTube as well. There's one called PJ Probably, and there's another one on with the flagship news programme was called This Week. The presenter was Dennis Toohey. Dennis Toohey was in this house with me and PJ Proby, yeah. I don't speak to him now because he's a pervert. I can't allow myself to associate with them. This is a song I wrote for him, and as I say, you can hear this on YouTube. It's Stage of Fools, as recorded by PJ Proby, written by me, and here we go. I'm going to destroy it for you now. Some friends tell me I'm still the same. The world keeps turning. Was I to blame? Took all the chances, broke all the rules. Then I fell on this stage of fools. I fought the fight, I couldn't win. Dreamed all the dreams and dreamed again. I played my part. It broke my heart, and then I fell on this stage of fools. You know this life, well, it's a funny thing. We can't all be winners. We can't always win. I took the risks in this world of schemes. Never a winner, but I dared to dream. My friends tell me I'm still the same. The world keeps turning. Was I to blame? Took all the chances, broke all the rules. Then I fell on this stage of fools. You know, this life, well, it's a funny thing. We can't all be winners, we just can't always win. I took the risks in this world of schemes. Never a winner, but I dared to dream. Some friends tell me I'm still the same. The world keeps turning. Was I to blame? Took all the chances, broke all the rules. Then I fell on this stage of fools. I fought the fight. Well, I couldn't win. Dreamed all the dreams and dreamed again. I played my part. It broke my heart. Then the curtain falls on this stage of fools. This stage of fools. There you are, Stage of Fools, written by John G. Sutton and recorded, as you can hear on YouTube, by P.J. Proby. He's a pervert, by the way.